What's up, guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Bloodborne. In the previous episode, we had our most bloody or, least amount of skills shown episode. We died a bunch, making dumb mistakes, got caught by a snatcher, and I said I ruined my gameplay, or my playthrough. But that's not quite the case, but we also have a new thing. We have the doll sleeping. I don't think we've came up on her sleeping yet. Hello?
Welcome home, good hunter. I must have drifted off. What is it you desire?
So that's just,
Over time.
an interesting thing. She'll fall asleep every once in a while. We don't have anything else to do with it. But anyway, I said I ruined my playthrough with doing that, but I actually didn't. I mean, it's not how I envisioned it going. I just have never gone to Yahar'gul at a low level. So I was like, you know what? Maybe we'll just challenge ourselves, and we'll do that this time. But first, before we do any of that, we are going to check on something that I've been trying to check on for a couple episodes now. I just haven't really said anything about it. I just couldn't remember exactly when it happens, but first thing, we have to clear out this area, so I might die again, so I mean, hopefully not, but I guess we'll see. We're gonna be facing a lot of these snatchers going forward anyway, so I might as well get used to it. You could just not hit me, and that would be cool too. Or you could just not hit me, that'd be cool. Whew. So as you can see, they still hit hard and they are difficult. Get bloodstone shards, that's perfect. But, oh, hey, what's up, dude? Guess we'll kill that guy then. But anyway, I couldn't quite remember what it was that triggered this to happen, but it was actually, as you can see, our friend over there. I don't think they've ever told us her name, and I don't know if they do, so I'm just going to say it. Her name is Eileen. She is a hunter, and we talked to her once in Yharnam, but I couldn't remember exactly what it was that triggers her to come back, but it is opening all of the doors to the cathedral ward, so whether you buy it or do whatever, you get that gate over there, and then the two over there, the one you have to pay to get, and then the other one, and then she will come back if you pay for it. You don't have to pay for it, but you can. But anyway, let's talk to her and see what's up.
Oh, hello there. Perfect timing. I must warn you not to go near the tomb below Erden Chapel in the Cathedral Ward. Henrik, an old hunter, has gone mad, and he's my mark.
Oh, we get the shh. I like that one. Henrik, an old hunter, has gone mad, and he's her mark, huh?
Don't go near the tomb below Erden Chapel in the Cathedral Ward. I have business there first.
Alright, is that all you said? Yeah. Alright, well, when someone tells me not to do something in a video game, you know I'm absolutely going to do that. So let's go ahead and go back to the Erden Chapel tomb. Where that was is where we fought Gascoigne. You'll find that you can no longer fast travel there. So let's go ahead and get there. Let's descend our ladder. And let's get there. See why she didn't want us going there. Central Yharnam. Well, not why. She basically told us why. But if you go down here, I thought you'd be able to see him from up here. Maybe I'm just blind. Oh, there we go. There's our boy. So let's go down there. We're going to start a fight with him. Because we like Eileen. Oh, okay. So I don't know what this happens. We might have just actually ruined the quest. I didn't realize he hurt so bad when we got hit by him. So maybe we can go back there and they'll still be fighting. Or maybe she'll have won. I don't think I've ever died to him. That's insane. Well, again, nothing is going the way I wanted it to go in this playthrough. I didn't pay any attention to my health. I forget that their guns do like 1.5 million more times more damage than mine do. I always forget that about these hunters. Like, some of them are actually really hard. But this guy really isn't actually that hard. I don't know. Okay, perfect. Fuck this guy. We want to make sure that you don't hit her, because that can go not great for you. There we go. Get a visceral on him. I'm pretty sure she can also hit you, so be careful. There we go. There we go. So that was what was supposed to happen. I guess I didn't realize that, let's see what we get from him. Get the air rune. Alright, so then she'll come over here. We can go talk to her. Alright, what's up, Eileen?
That wasn't necessary of you, but you have my thanks. We made it with our lives. You're not bad at all. You must have killed Gascoigne as well, then. He was falling apart, I'm sure it had to be done. But try to keep your hands clean. A hunter should hunt beasts. Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
Leave the hunting of hunters to her, huh? We get the approval thing, though, and we can continue this quest.
Try to keep your hands clean. Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
Totally. Again, I think that's all she says now, but I just want to make sure, yeah. Leave the hunting of hunters to me. Now, I just have to find my echoes. Okay, over here. So, yeah, I've actually never died to him, so I wasn't sure what was going to happen there. This Let's Play is definitely becoming sloppier and sloppier and sloppier the more I go through this. Holy shit. I think we can run up on these people real quick, too. And, get a visceral, and I think they can get me some bloodstones. Or not some bloodstones, some, blood vials. I'm not sure, but I wanted to see if I could just get some quick ones here. Yep, 2 blood vials there. And an oil urn, so not all blood vials, but still enough. Because we have this one right here where we could just leave. So yeah, we have helped Eileen out, and now she will have more stuff for us later. But we're going to return to the Hunter's Dream. That took up 10 minutes. I was hoping it wouldn't take that long, but of course when you go ahead and die like a fucking moron. Yeah, I just wasn't paying a super attention to my health there and how much damage his gunshots were doing. So what we are actually going to do, because we know that we're going to stay with the saw cleaver, we actually have bloodstone shards now. I didn't kind of realize that. We have 5 and we need 3 to upgrade it, so let's go ahead and get some extra damage. Why not? But what I was going to do is actually upgrade the hunter pistol, because we have the bloodstone shards to do it. So let's go ahead and get that up to, you know, times or +3. We could do the hunter's torch too. Why not? Get more fire damage, because we have tons of bloodstone shards, and the saw cleaver is going to be our weapon for this entire playthrough. So I mean, there's no harm in using that. Like, maybe the saw spear could go through at some point, but I thought about it a couple times, but I think we'll just stick with with the saw cleaver. So anyway, so there's no reason to not upgrade our pistol too. So anyway, I did decide though, I think that it would be fun to try in this playthrough to go to Yahar'gul earlier than I ever have. See some of the earlier stuff in this area. The thing that sucks is that this could go very bad for the playthrough because all of the bag boys. So now we've got 2 on us. And that's not exactly what we want. But they're not that hard to dodge. And they do give you pretty good opportunities to go ahead and hit the viscerals. So it's not the end of the world there. Get twin bloodstone shards. It's also, you can get a lot of bloodstone shards from these guys. I can't remember where we came from though. I think we came from down. That door doesn't open from this side, okay. So yeah, we are going to check out this area. The music is ominous of this area. So we get a moon rune. Oops, wrong button. So we also got another one. We have to look up that. I think it was air that we got. Visceral attacks gain more blood echoes. So if you kill someone with a visceral attack, you get more blood echoes. A carol rune that transcribes inhumane sounds. The air sees sentimentality in the warmth of blood and acknowledges visceral attacks as one of the darker hunter techniques. More blood echoes gained for visceral attacks. Perhaps the air is a hunter who bears the encoded or echoing will of those before him. And then we got moon, a secret symbol left by Carol Runesmith of Bergenworth. Transcription moon, spoken by the Great Ones inhabiting the nightmare. Gain more blood echoes. The Great Ones that inhabit the nightmare are sympathetic in spirit and often answer when called upon. So basically, you just get more blood echoes. Period. So you don't even have to. It's not even like a visceral attack. It's just. Oh, what's up? So yeah, there's people like that that just like sneak around and shit. Give me some pebbles. So yeah, this place is actually pretty dangerous in my opinion. When you come here early. I mean, it's pretty dangerous the second time you come here too. When we would come back here later. But so I think we came. Did we already try this door? And yeah, I don't know this area that well. So like I said earlier, like, the later we get into this game, the less I know. I think this is where we came from, correct? Nope. That's where we would want to go. Get some more pebbles. Okay. Like I said, you just get people sneaking up on you. So either one of these goes back up. So where does the down go? Is the down where we came from then? Yes, okay. So down here is where we came from. That was the cell we were locked in. All that fun stuff. So I think there was another way to go down this way. Now that we're just hanging out here, and this is what we read when we first came out, I believe. We'll check it though. Yeah, madmen toil surreptitiously in rituals to beckon the moon, uncover their secrets. Alright, well, let's go ahead and see what's down here then.
Oh, merciful God, help me.
Oh.
In the name of the healing church, cleanse us of this hope.
There's a dead person down here. Oh, frenzied cold blood times 7. Let's go. Where? Oh, okay. I see you in the corner there.
Oh, please leave me be. Don't take me, please. Oh, please, dear gods. Oh, please leave me be. Don't take me, please. Oh, please, dear gods.
Okay, yeah, I forgot about her. So there is something that we need to do that unfortunately we can't do yet because we didn't make it all the way through the Cathedral Ward. So we will be back. I don't think beating the secondary boss. Like I said, we were gonna come here anyway because there is a secondary boss that we want to fight here, but I don't think that beating that boss does anything with her specifically. So I think we would be fine when we continue through. So we need to come back here eventually and go down that way. But we're gonna go out the other way first because that way is through there is where we eventually want to go. As you can see under there is where our cages were and all that fun stuff. So we are going to take our way out this way. So there we go. We want to make sure we get behind this pig. Get him with a visceral. Take him out. There's blood vials. Okay. So down there is where I think we want to go first. That's where we came from. Again, I don't know this area perfectly. But... oh, there's some dogs. Alright, perfect. We got both of them. So they're pretty good if you can get them during that charging animation, where they're doing whatever they're doing there. It's pretty good to get them there, get twin bloodstone shards. Again, this area is pretty big. Check our corners, get twin bloodstone shards there, perfect. Come down here, get a frenzied cold blood. Oh, yo. Okay, so there's where we're gonna run into some problems. So this is where we would have came down. I didn't want to come this way yet because of what's down there, or what's over there. But this town's finished. I really hope I don't activate. Those guys, but it looks like we have. Yeah, god damn it. Like I said, these guys are difficult, especially when there's multiple of them. And I'm kind of worried about that, but I should let him come through the area first. But yeah, the snatchers are not something to be trifled with or fucked around with. So because they also attack pretty quickly. But like I said, if you can get a backstab on him, it's not the end of the world. Alright, so I think we're just going to go down that way first. Just to get it kind of taken care of. Because you can kind of like not do that. You can kind of dodge through them. And then get back, but ooh-wee. That didn't work out how I wanted it. Get some bloodstone shards. But yeah, I was gonna say you can kind of dodge through them and get back behind them, but then I missed the visceral anyway. So we got this guy. We need to get our asses back up here. Fuck you both. Goddamn. You get an abundance of pebbles from these guys, so that's great. Well, there we go. There's some blood vials. They knew we needed them. Some quicksilver bullets. I think you can actually parry those guys too. Well, thankfully this guy has our echoes, not the fucking bad guy. So there we go. We at least get our blood echoes back. Ooh, you're gonna jump at me right off the rip? God damn, bro. Alright. So there you go. Sometimes you can kind of cycle behind them, is what I was trying to say. Like, just strafe behind them. And you can get to it. Sometimes. Get some more bloodstone shards. So this guy, I think I'm just going to see if I can... sneak. There we go. And then if you're fast enough, you can get him again. Oh, he still had health left. I was just trying to, like... I was just gonna do nothing there. Get some more twin bloodstone shards. But the reason we don't want to come this way is because, just a quick spoiler, I don't really care that. I feel like I hear something moving around us, though. So if you come all the way through here and drop down, eventually you get down there. And that's where we wanted to go at the end of this area, because that is a boss fight. It's one of the optional bosses. We'll get to it. The plan is to do it, obviously. But, okay. So now I don't know where our other bagman friend is. We gotta heal. Our one with the dogs. Oh, right there. I was kind of hoping I would... See if we can get it off fast enough. Nope. Maybe this one? There we go. So if you can get a... Aww. How are you gonna do that, bro? Think we're gonna get some more bloodstone or twin bloodstone shards out of that? So, oh well. He went over the edge. But yeah, so that's one of the connecting areas that way. But as you can see, there's a bunch of doors all around, so we're gonna have to try to connect to a bunch of different doors. Back to that original first area. As you can see, that's where we came out. What the fuck? How did he hit me? Yeah. Like I said, this is why that's why I kind of was over exaggerating with the we've ruined our playthrough. We haven't ruined the playthrough, but this place is just very, very difficult. And now we have to go through all of those areas to even get our echoes back. Yeah, see, now we don't even get our echoes back. This place is just very hard. I shouldn't have been trying to cheese him through the wall there, though, but like I said, it's just... we now lost 28,000 echoes there. So, it's just a place that I have a very, very hard struggling time with. And I wanted to get through this whole area and then go to the boss. That was kind of the goal for this. Look at that, we got our 0 echoes back. Damn, didn't even get the visceral. Got it here though. But yeah, so let's hope we can actually make it through. Ooh, we get some bolt paper, that's cool. There's also a note up here I don't think we read. Nightmarish rituals crave a newborn, find one and silence its harrowing cry. Okay. So now we need to go back to our boy here. Alright, you can go ahead and do that. We'll hit you with a visceral. That worked out for us. Okay. Like I said, it's not impossible, but it's just... you make a mistake and you're just dead with these guys. So we still have to go fight those people on the way to Dark Beast Sparrow. I guess I hadn't said the name of the boss, but that is the boss. But losing my mind here with dying so frequently, I'm just... giving up the goods for free, guys. Because isn't there 2 doors on both sides here? One there and then one over there. Yes, yes. I don't know if we get to that second door. I think that one of those doors is impossible because I think that's one of the ones from like you see in the speed run. Huh. Yeah, see, I don't know how to dodge that. I think it's all about just running at them and getting them first, I guess. Tons of deaths here in Yahar'gul, guys. And this is, like I said, this is why I don't come here early. It is a harder area. Oh, hey, we got the... visceral. Go through it again. Alright, what's up, bro? There we go. We get the backstab into the visceral. And get it again. There we go. So we literally just want to get out of here. Because I don't actually think that the other areas are that long. Because it's rather condensed. There's a bunch of places you can't go. Pig. Get our 3,000 echoes there. we go, get the dogs. Then we can search these bodies, you get a bunch of Madman's knowledge. So that's nice, you get 3 of them. You can use that to get your insight. And then, in this carriage, we can come up here, search the body, get the Yahar'gul garb. So it looks really cool. I'm not a huge fan of, like, the hood because of the what you call it. I always thought this had lots of bolt resistance. It has more physical defense than the hunter stuff, but I thought it had bolt for some reason. Apparently I'm misremembering. There we go. Yeah, it definitely has less bolt, but just more. Not even just full physical. It doesn't even have just more physical completely. It has some versus blunt and thrust. But anyway, and then we get that loud stuff there. But it does have slow poison stuff. But anyway, let's get back into like looking at it here. The display iron helmet worn by hunters of the unseen village. The hunters of Yahar'gul answer to the village's founders, the school of Mensis. Hunters in name only, these kidnappers wear their black hoods low to shadow their eyes. This helm is made of metal, a rarity for hunter garb, and has high defense but only against physical attacks. So we can go here and get the Yahar'gul black garb. Thick black pullover worn by hunters of the unseen village. The hunters of Yahar'gul answer to the village founders. Yep. Designed primarily to defend from physical attacks, the binding of thick ropes serves both to protect its wearer and restrain his foes. And you can go to the Yahar'gul black gloves. Thick black gloves worn by hunters of the unseen village. Designed primarily to defend from physical attacks. So I am completely wrong. It is just telling me all physical attacks. Thick black trousers worn by hunters of the unseen village. The hunters of Yahar'gul answer to the village's founders. School of Mensis, again, designed primarily to defend from physical attacks. So if you go, you can put it all on. And it looks really cool, don't get me wrong. From behind, like if you look there, that's cool. But then you look at the front and you just say, ugh. So we'll wear this for a little bit. Maybe it'll help us with our physical attacks that we're defending from. But yeah, this one's a dead end. So this one, you come this way and there's not a whole lot. Maybe you can go in this door. No, you can't. But I don't come here early, so I get confused by, like I said, by this area. Go back around, there's another of the hooded fools back here, and this is how we can get back here. So we'll go that way eventually, probably. But is there something back here? Yeah, this one's tanky. Get twin bloodstone shards, so that's good. I don't know this area as well as I should, so let's go up here. Okay, so that's a shortcut here. I don't think we can open that one. I thought I saw another one of those somewhere, but we will we will look at that a different time. So I think it might be down the other area where the move for a second, where those two snatchers are. So what's down over here? Okay. Frenzied cold blood 8. That is a lot of cold blood. There's another pig somewhere. Down there. Okay. It's guarding something. What's down over here? Can we call this down, or is this a... Nope, this is a later area. So eventually we'd be able to get an elevator here, but right now we can't. Again, I think that's when you come back. I think that's a thing. And Piggy hears us, so that's not necessarily great for us. So over here there's a bunch of dogs, and then is there another hooded guy? I bet there's gonna be another snatcher somewhere, or they were just trying to trip us up with this pig. It'd be nice if we could jump down and kill it, but unfortunately it doesn't look like that's the case. say, so can we just do the, like the sewers? And just run up behind you now that we know you're here. There we go. Run up behind him, gives us a bunch of blood vials, so that's good. Does he have some more bolt paper? 5 bolt paper. We never saw what bolt paper was, but I mean we can all guess. Coarse paper, or coarse rubbing paper that applies bolt to the weapon, so that's good. Coarse paper that applies bolt to weapons when rubs, invented by Archibald, the infamous eccentric of the Healing Church Workshop. Artificially recreates the blue sparks that are said to surround dark beasts. Unlike the other strange weapons created by Archibald, this one was favored by many hunters, in particular those who had even once laid eyes on a dark beast. Okay. Damn, I was hoping I could get the splash damage and get all of them. There we go. Get some dogs, and yes, there is another big boy up there. And more dogs. There we go. There's a dog back here too. Fuck you, dog. Why are you trying to hide? Alright, so I want to see if I can sneak. I think the dogs are going to hear me. Oh, I got kind of lucky there. I thought I would have enough health or enough stamina. So what do we get? The corpse, bloodstone shards, and then search the body. You get the Taunterus, which is pretty cool. We can go over to that. The Taunterus is our 3rd weapon that we actually have. A unique trick weapon contrived by Archibald, the infamous eccentric of the Healing Church Workshop. Striking this particular Iron Morning Star flail like a match generates the same blue sparks that blanket a dark beast. Fortunately, for reasons untold, the hunters of Archibald's time did not fully take to the device. So if you go here, but I don't know if if it lasts forever. Otherwise, I don't know why you'd want to not keep the electricity on this forever, but maybe it doesn't last forever. I don't quite know, but we'll take that off. It scales with strength, it looks like, because you have to have 12 strength and D and E, so probably goes with strength. But like I said, we have our saw cleaver, so that's what we're gonna be using. So this dead end here can't go there. So there we go. Too many extra deaths in this area, but I'm pretty sure we've now seen everywhere that we can go in Yahar'gul at this point. Later on, it'll open up a bit more. There'll be more places for us to go, but I feel like as of everywhere we can go right now, we have now explored. We will need to come back for the one thing, though, for that lady. She won't talk to us right now just because... Oh, we haven't read this either. Behold, a pale blood sky. Okay, cool. Yes, this place will open up more. We've already come to this door. I think we went up here already. Yep, but we didn't check this body, so good thing we came back down here. Frenzied Cold Blood 8. I will definitely miss some items. Like I said, I'm going to try to do as much as possible. But yeah, this is our cool little new armor that we've got. Yahar'gul, like I said, this is why I said it ruined the playthrough, because like we lost so many blood echoes coming here. I think we came this way already too. Yep, this is the way that goes back in. Correct. We went to a door. This is the one that leads to the elevator. Nope, this is the one that comes back in. So it is now time. We do need to go down this way. So let's go ahead and come this way. We'll wait for this guy. Come on down. As you saw before, they can grab us. Some pebbles. Okay. I didn't know he could do that. I don't think they can one-shot you, though. Okay, I guess he can from full health one-shot you. But it's okay, because now we have a lot less that we have to go through. This is what, 5 deaths in this play or in this episode now. Like I said, it's getting a little hairy. I thought we would be able to just dodge away from that guy, but I guess not. There we go. We got behind him accounts. Fuck you. Fuck you again. We're getting hella twin bloodstone shards though, so that's nice. Alright, we're gonna take you two. Damn, that guy really just wanted to give us his back. We're gonna do it again too, bitch. We're gonna get your little bitch boy over here that likes to try to grab people. So I think you just need to run past the other guy. But anyway, we came here just to get the extra echoes. We'll still go back down here and fight these fucking morons. But we'll wait. Come on down, buddy. Yeah, fuck you. You know, give me my echoes back, you bitch. Get our pebbles. We're just full on pebbles, all going to the storage. Alright, I want to keep those guys from noticing me until we can get the one out here and do the whole thing all over again. Maybe if we hit this. There we go. Yo, he's trying to... Okay, now we've fucked up. Okay. We're still alive. I think we can still do this. There we go. Get that bitch boy. Calling him a bitch boy is rich after we just ran away from them. But there we go. Take that out. Oh, those boys are terrifying. So, that's about all we have for Yahar'gul. I might have missed some other areas, but we will be back here later, but I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure everything's all closed up. We can't get that other door. We'll come from a different direction later. Because there's the one extra door back up here that we weren't able to figure out. Because there's also the ladder. Or not the ladder. The elevator that we weren't able to get. So... yeah, the second door right up here is actually a way we will come later on. So, yeah, that's about all we have for this area. Did I read this one? Yeah, Nightmarish. It's a one with the newborn ritual or whatever. So we're gonna go down this way and prepare for the next episode. And then after we do that, we will come back. We'll go through the Cathedral Ward and probably the second part of that episode. I guess we'll kind of see. But wait, I came back the wrong way. My bad. But we read this one, right? Yep, that's the madmen surreptitiously toil or whatever. So that we don't need. We need to go out this door. There we go. I get turned around in this area even though it's smaller than it is later on, because later on, like I said, there's a lot more stuff. Bag boy moving around. That shit fucking terrifies me. I hate the Snatchers so much. I don't know why, but they've always just terrified me. So, we are going to go ahead and go this way. And see, once you fall down, you're screwed. You come over here, you can summon Defector. What is that, Antal? And then, like I said, after this, you can just kind of go down those stairs. And you can see something over there. But we're going to do that in the next episode. So until then, again, I was going to do my outro, but I just want to apologize for the shitty gameplay this episode. Yahar'gul is just probably my worst area where I die the most. There's another area that might be kind of close, but yeah, Yahar'gul is like my least like well-prepared area. Actually, basically everything after like the Cathedral Ward just gets hard for me in this game. That's why all my speedruns die there too. Anything past there. But we're going to go ahead and real quick put our hunter stuff back on. Because it actually has more of a resistance that we're looking for. Coming up here against the boss. Like I said, it's Dark Beast Parl. If you were listening to any of the things I read, you'll kind of understand what we're getting at. But yeah, so in the next part, we will continue on and we'll fight Dark Beast Parl and kind of go from there, go through the Cathedral Ward. We do have to remember to come back for that girl down there. So we do have to remember to do that. But other than that, that's about all we have for this episode. So in the next part, like I said, we'll fight Dark Beast Parl and go from there. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.